Let's go back to the United States and speak to Murat Guzel, who's the chairperson of the New Americans Caucus for the Pennsylvania Democratic State Party. Murat Guzel, thank you very much indeed for joining us on TRT World. The status quo has pretty much been maintained. Is anything going to change, do you think, between Washington and Ankara now?
Well, I am very optimistic because probably initially it's going to get a bit worse, and because before the election, so many people, so many press, so many media propagate so many negative images of Turkey. And if the Erdogan wins, something is going to happen, bad happen. It was outrageous. But that's not going to happen. Once they are going to accept that Erdogan is the elected, democratically elected president, and things are going to change. And they're going to try to understand, because as much as Turkey needs US needs also Turkey in the area too. And also, the reason that we have these issues, we cannot blame Turkey for everything, and because of the Washington, how it is to Turkey, and we have to look at some other reason. For example, since the Gezi Park events, there is a big media campaign against Turkey's democratically elected Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and some lobby group, including pro-PKK, pro-Armenian, and pro-FETÖ groups, are literally running campaign in DC to create this image. And also, the issue is not only one-sided, and then the U.S. not sending the Gulen people to Turkey, and himself, he need to be tried in Turkey for his crime in Turkey. So there are many issues, but now the Erdogan is again came and with a democratic elected, I think relationship is going to eventually get much better. And also the last thing that President Trump is very pragmatic, and he like to get resolve the issues. I think they find some good way to discuss together, and I am very optimistic for the future.
What do you make of President Erdogan's quite often belligerent attitude towards the United States? You know, after Donald Trump said that he was going to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, and then there's the issue of buying Russian weaponry, the famous moment at the UN General Assembly where he put his hand up and said the world is bigger than five. All of these are words against the hegemony of the United States. What do you make of that position of Erdogan's?
Well, I think Erdogan is right about saying that the world is bigger than five, and then it's not only Erdogan, and there are hundreds of other countries that they believe this is the case. In many times, you know that when there is some humanitarian crisis or some war going on, one of the country, one of those five, and then they veto it and nothing passed through it. So this is a known fact. I don't think those things, Turkey and U.S. relation is very strong, and none of the moving to Jerusalem or none of the issues with the Gulen people is going to affect the Turkey relationship. At the end, they need more than their interest is more than their difference of opinion in the issues, and eventually it's going to get better, and they're just going to admit that there is going to they will disagree. They will agree to disagree at some of the issues. And eventually, I think they are going to work better, because now Erdogan is not going away, and they have to work with the Erdogan. And Erdogan, I think, is going to do his best to communicate with them. And I am very hopeful that things is going to get better.
Murat Guzel, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.